So thanks to the new data mine, we have really good ideas going forward who the heroes were. And this month was especially simple because that book.
I am descended from Liran and Altina, and Misaha, the former apostle, was my grandmother.
She looks glorious, guys. But yes, we already knew it was going to be Micaiah because of the tome. The tome is a Dane tome. It has a symbol of Dane on it. And there was always this rendition. Oh my goodness. That is sick. Right, Legend of Micaiah is now a thing. So there was always cipher art of her in this version of herself. So it's nice to see that it's actually real now. And once again, yeah, she's colorless as expected. Wind. As for the rest of the banner, Naga returns. Sothis is here. Bracer is here. That's time supposed at least for Sothis. Edelgard's back. Lilna's here. Lilna's still kind of really obnoxious to deal with. Ingrid, Farina, Edelgard's here as well, I guess. The fallen heroes are basically here.
I wasn't paying attention
both
to the
Morgans
closely, but dang, if this is the case, that is a borderline leak.
It's borderline leak. I know we already had a really good idea what's going on. Hey guys, how many of you guys were actually surprised by it being, well, Micaiah? So I wasn't one of them. That's why my reaction was so tame, because I've seen and known of this Micaiah for years.
Money, I need plus 10 of her.
Good luck, Alistair. I'm plus 10ing her. Plus 10ing legendary heroes is really rough. But yeah, we've known of like a potential Micaiah of this iteration forever now. And yeah, we've already had Micaiah as like in every other color as well. Well, in every color, actually. She's been literally every color. And because the new data mine gave us the leak and it was Dane's tome, there was only thing. It was a Dane tome. The only thing we can expect was Micaiah. So yeah, pretty plain. At the very least, just like crap, what was her name again? Why am I blanking on names right now? But just like her, she has like one of the dynamic animations, the really cool ones. Ashura, thanks. Sorry, for whatever reason I'm blanking out today. Either way, it's really hard not to pull now because they double stacked her color. You're telling me you can go for Micaiah and also have a chance at friggin' Edelgard? You're kidding me.
I'm always happy to see more hacking art. Seems good.
The art also looks really good. But yeah, this is going to be really hard not to pull on. That's just absurd. It's just way too absurd. Anyways, let's break down the hero real quick and then we'll talk about the banner more. She looks so beautiful like this. And yeah, Hacken did a great job of her art. Infantry, Tome, Colorless. She has New Dawn, which like every Micaiah is going to be effective against Armor and Cavalry. This is the hard part with Micaiah is just like, how are you going to make Micaiah interesting? Because every one of them is going to be Armor and Cav effectiveness. How will you make this one stand out against the rest? That's what we're about to see. But yeah, as expected. Grants attack +3. If unit initiates combat, or if unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack res +6 during combat, and unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. So just like base Micaiah, auto doubles are pretty easy to do. If unit's HP is under 50%, whoa, and unit initiates combat, you can make a follow-up attack before folk and counterattack. Okay. It's funny how she's with Fallen Edelgard, because she's basically designed to kill Fallen Edelgard once she's under 50% HP. Because she can attack twice, she'll break through, and she should have more speed than Edelgard. I mean, she has Edelgard. Fallen Edelgard has like sub 20 speed. It's bad. It's really bad. Micaiah should be able to double, in other words. So this is going to be very interesting. Wow. We just got Brave Erica, who's basically designed to kill Edelgard, and now we got another true option with Micaiah, as well as, of course, Byleth from earlier on. So these are like 3 really definite options. Though, just like Byleth, the problem is she's a legendary hero who has the elements, so you can't always deploy her. Yeah, that's a bit wacky. Either way, that's really good. Especially under 50%, she's really going to perform that duty. If she's over 50%, though, it's going to be hard because she's probably going to get one-shotted. Anyways, unique assist skill. Maiden Solace. Converts penalties on target into bonuses and then neutralizes any penalty that remains. Okay, so she came with Sacrifice before. And isn't that just Sacrifice? Okay. Anyways, so that's Maiden Solace. It's going to be a good skill. Just like Sacrifice, it's going to be automatically worth keeping. There's also Fury 4, attack speed, defense, res +4. Everyone already knows how that goes. I get it, right? You want to knock her under 50% so she's fully enabled and she's can't be hit. But man, Fury 4, does Fury 4 even seem like a good A skill to you guys anymore? Like, only really few heroes really utilize it well. You definitely need a skill or something in your set that really needs you to drop your HP down. Or it sets up for like specific teams like Wings of Mercy teams. But yeah, Fury 4 is generally speaking kind of more of a subpar A skill nowadays. It feels really lackluster. I mean, with Surge Sparrow out, for example, like you got obnoxiously good A skills nowadays. All right, with that said, there's also Prescience. Prescience? I bet I butchered that. Prescience inflicts attack res -5 on foe during combat. If unit initiates combat or if foe's range equals 2, reduces damage from foe's first attack by 30%. So that reminds me, wow, she's really just a mishmash of all of Micaiah's, isn't she, guys? So base Micaiah's Refine gave her auto doubles, and she basically has that. Base Micaiah also gets attack res +5, I believe. So just like base Micaiah with her tome, in other words, but has a tacked on ability to attack twice before counterattack if under 50%. And then the Prescience thing is a lot like, I guess, kind of like Brave Micaiah in a way. Not essentially. Brave Micaiah is a debuff. I mean, it's a sabotage skill, but this is in combat. And then it also has the damage reduction of base Micaiah in a way, but it's for all attacks from foes range equals 2. And I guess there's also Joint Distant Guard now, which is a new skill. Grants defense res +4 to allies within 2 spaces during combat against bow, dagger, magic, or staff foes. If unit is within 2 spaces of an ally and foe uses bow, dagger, magic, or staff, it grants defense res +4 to unit during combat. Oh, wow. That's really good, guys. That's really freaking good. That is way better than like Joint Drive Res or Joint Drive Defense. Now, I know it's not for all combats, but generally speaking, you only need to worry about one type of combat. It's either up close or up at far. So to have Joint Distant Guard, that's just free defense res +4 to yourself and your allies. It's hard to say this is a bad hero because she's actually really well put together. Really good assist skill, of course. Fury setting up the New Dawn. New Dawn's so effective against Armor and Cavs. Attack res +6 pretty easily, as well as ability to attack back to double without a counterattack. Now that gets shut down by Nullfault and heroes that have Nullfault like skills, but still, that's really good in general. I mean, anyone who's used Micaiah, base Micaiah at this point knows how good Micaiah is. And then Prescience, just for a bit more punch and a bit more survivability, as well as, just those two things put together. That's a really good B skill. So you put all that together, she's a really good unit. Huh. Because she's also a legend hero, she's going to score very well. Did it say she's going to score at 185? I wonder what she's going to score as, because that's one of the things that we were wondering about the Brave, going into the Brave Heroes. Not just BST increase, but will it be a Legendary Heroes and scoring increase from there? Legendary Heroes / Dual Heroes scoring increase. Yeah, we'll see. Anyways, the rest of the banner will be Naga, Sothis, Brazier. Those 3 heroes in terms of mythics are kind of like lackluster nowadays, but they're not bad.
Not bad, but it's a hard sell.
It is a hard sell.
Base Micaiah uses her weapon and B slot to replicate her OG form but bumped up, except she doesn't get to use NFU herself unlike her OG form.
Yeah, that's the thing. It is a bit rougher from that respect, but it's not a hard sell in the respect that Colourless is incredibly strong. Chat, you do realize the Colourless has a Shara, who I think is still among the best mythic heroes you can deploy with you. The ability to not worry about getting panicked is so huge. And of course, she's also a strong unit by herself, and she hits really freaking hard. And then of course, Fallen Edelgard. Does anyone want to dispute with me when I say Fallen Edelgard is probably the best hero in the game right now? Like, overall hero. Overall. So it's really hard to argue against Fallen Edelgard. And of course, Micaiah, the hero that's headlining this banner, is right there. So Colourless is incredibly good. That's like a... Would you guys give Colourless a 10 out of 10? I think it's a 10 out of 10 on Colourless. That okay? I'm confused why you expected so much from her. I would not have expected her to do such things. I basically expected her to do what every Micaiah could do, but better, and she definitely does that. Which is basically all I think you should have expected. I'm not sure why you believe she was going to shut down Legendary Sigurd, or even thought she could do such a thing. But I think she's perfectly fitting. This is already power creep. Are you guys gonna argue with me here when I say that? Do you guys disagree? Isn't this the definition of power creep when Micaiah just does every Micaiah's job but way better? Like, I'm asking you guys right now, what does she do worse than any of the other Micaiahs aside from she can't dance? Like, no, she's just 100% better. I don't understand why you're disappointed. This is power creep. So, yeah. I guess she doesn't have... You're right, she doesn't have dominance. But she's a legendary hero, so it's a bit different from that respect. But she basically is every Micaiah but better. Anyways, Colourless is extremely strong. If you're going to pull in this banner, cannot skip Colourless. I would also say... Guys, what do you think is the second best color here? Because there's a lot of good heroes. Everything has a hero of value. Anyways, as for the rest of the heroes, yeah, I think blues are fine. I just don't think there's anything that's remotely close to Colourless. So if I'm going to rank it, I have Colourless first. Colourless first. Everything else looks basically the same to me, is what I'm going to say. I still value... maybe green last because people don't value Edelgard as much nowadays. But Morgan's still really good fodder, and Thresher's still not bad. Blue's really nice. Red's really nice. I don't know. I just say as Colourless definitely, and that's it. But yeah, you guys let me know. Sorry it's not such a super surprise because it's Micaiah, but I don't know. I think it's a fine banner. Colourless is...